Good morning, guys. So today is a very exciting day. We're making the long road trip all the way up to Nordkapp, however you pronounce it in your country. And we are about to leave this beautiful cabin that we've been staying in for the last few days, refueling, recharging. We're all feeling refreshed and energized and good and positive and ready to start making this mammoth journey. It's going to be a big one.
It is.
It's going to be a big journey indeed, but it is the last stop on this trip. We did have a couple of other places. We kind of wanted to visit the Point, where you can stand on the middle of the lake and reach run around three different countries all in one go. In summertime, you can get a boat to that place. I didn't realise that it was like an 11-kilometre hike otherwise, and it's right out of the way. So, oh yeah, I want some tomato and yoghurt as well, Isabel.
God, it's just being one.
You're a kind girl.
I know.
So we're not going to do that this trip, and then we kind of wanted to visit Tromsø and go whale watching. I thought that would be epic, but it's a bit of a detour and it's already a very long journey, so we had to make a decision on which one we wanted to go to most. So we're going to, oh, that yogurt looks so good. We're going up to the most northerly point in Europe, and we can't wait. This is the start of a few days vlog, so it'll be a few days merged into one depending on how long it takes us to get up there. We hope you guys enjoy coming along for the ride. Bye bye, beautiful house. It was a pleasure, and it snowed quite a bit since we've been there.
Yeah, that was a lot last night, didn't it?
Oh, look at that for a view out your door. Beautiful. Woohoo! When you're British, guys, I don't care where you are or how cold the temperature is. When you're on holiday, you just gotta get an ice cream, don't you, Mila?
It's so cool, it's green.
What have you got? Ice cream. Ice cream. What's Mama got?
Those are so good, oh my god.
What's this? Cheers. What's Mama's? Lollipop. Lollipop.
Ice cream over isolate.
Well, Mila opened this one because she wanted a lollipop, and then she decided she wanted the ice cream. So
the ice cream's the best, it's green.
It's going to be less messy for her to eat the ice cream. So yeah, we just went in the supermarket and stocked up on a few bits. I can't lie, I did buy myself, and I shouldn't have done it, but I bought another one of those pasta pots, didn't I? These are such a rip-off. They are so blooming expensive. To be fair, this one wasn't quite as expensive as the one we got the other day, or maybe I just didn't fill it as much, I don't know, but this was still about £11. £11 for a bit of pasta. Not even pasta, there's not even pasta. Well, actually there's a couple of little noodles there, but 11, how much would that be at home? We shouldn't compare prices because countries are different, wages are different, but you pay like $3.99 for that at home, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it'd probably be sweaty and horrible from somewhere
No.
soggy and...
No, I quite like pasta pots from home. I'm not going to complain about them. These ones are very fresh, but yeah, I think converted that was about £11, maybe 10.
First morning waking up on this trek all the way to Nordkapp, the very most northern point of this country and the very most northern point of the whole of mainland Europe. You can't go higher than this. So we're on a massive mission over the next 2 days to get there and to get a picture at the top of the globe statue monument that's there. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's epic. Anyway, so waking up on our first morning back on the road. We are just south of Tromsø. I hope that's pronounced right. No, it probably isn't. We're just south of Tromsø, and we're going to be punching a lot of miles down today. But before we do, we're just woken up in this absolutely beautiful, serene ski resort. There's lots of people skiing this morning, cross-country skiing. There's a purpose-built sledge hill behind the van, and we're in like a ski resort. It's a park for night stop that we stayed at last night, but we had a big snowstorm last night, and check this out. I just think this is just the most, I don't know why, the most satisfying sight ever. It's so deep. Like I really want to jump in it, but I would definitely be gone. It just looks so good. I'm going to really miss this when we head back down south on the way home in a few short days. So I know Sarah explained this yesterday, but just really quickly, just in case this wasn't included in the video, we're on our way to Nordkapp, which is, like I said, the most northerly point of mainland Europe. And when we get there, you're actually not allowed to drive up there on your own in the winter. You have to join what's called a convoy. So every day at certain times, a snowplow creates a convoy. So you follow a snowplow from a town which is about 20 kilometers away from Nordkapp, all the way up to the very, very top. And there's a snowplow in front of you, there's a snowplow behind you, so if anything goes wrong, then there's people there to help you out. But it's basically like too dangerous of a route to do on your own in the winter, so you have to do it in a convoy. It's perfectly safe in a convoy, as long as you're in the convoy. So that's what we're doing, and we're making our way to the convoy rendezvous point, and then we're going to be heading up to Nordkapp. Most of the driving's going to get done today, hopefully. Potentially we're going to hit Nordkapp tomorrow. I really hope so. Depending on what we get done today, we've got around about 9 hours of driving before we get to where the rendezvous point is, or it says Google Maps anyway. So let's see what happens today. So it's 4 PM, we've just made our first fuel stop of this little mission up to Nordkapp, and it's been such a weird day. We've made really good time today. We've now got 6 hours left until we're at Nordkapp, although we had a bit of a traffic delay in the snow for a little bit, so probably would be more like 5 if we hadn't have had that. But it's really weird, the more north we get, the less and less snow we're seeing. Obviously the mountains are snowed up, and the pavements and everywhere else are still snowed up, but the roads here are totally, for the most part, clear. When I say clear, I don't mean like they're clear, because what they are is like kind of like driving over a million potholes constantly all at once, because the roads have got like so many layers of ice on. As it's all melting, like parts of the road have got big chunks of ice all over them, and then parts haven't. So it's kind of like millions and millions of like potholes that you're constantly going across. So the van is like going through patches of like just normal smooth road for ages, then suddenly hit a patch and it'll just want to shake itself to death. It's really, really weird. I've watched a few other van life YouTubers that have gone this way, and all said the same, basically, that the roads here are crazy because of the ice underneath them. It makes them feel like they've got tons of potholes in when they actually haven't. They're all smooth underneath. It's just because you're driving over constant like big bumps of ice in the road all the time, and it just wants to shake the van to death. Anyway, fuel time, because we're running low, and we're not going to do too much more, I don't think, today, but maybe we're going to do another hour and a half or so. If we can get it down to about 4 hours to do tomorrow, then that'll put us bang on schedule for arriving at Nordkapp on time, which is what we want. But what I was saying about the scenery is making me a bit sad, because today was that Micah had some amazing ideas, video ideas in my head today for like drone shots and loads of Arctic wintry shots. And number one, it's rained most of the day today, so that hasn't been possible. And number two, like I said, the more north we're getting at the minute, the kind of less Arctic-y it's look. I mean, it doesn't look not Arctic right now. It does look Arctic, it does, right? But just not compared to where we've been. But I think that's just because we're skirting the coastline at the minute. We're skirting the western coast of Norway right the way to the top. So when we pull more inland to swing round to get up towards Nordkapp, I think it'll change tomorrow probably. And it's definitely still the same further inland, like in Sweden, Finland, etc. So on the way home, we come down through. Like I'm swimming in midair, and we come down through Finland into Sweden on the way home, and it's full-on Arctic ridiculousness there still. So we've not seen the last of like the super Arctic, even if it stayed like this. But I just want it to look a little bit. I really hope it looks a little bit more Arctic tomorrow. I want the snowy roads. I want the, you know what I'm saying, for those really good like winter shots. So hopefully I'll get them tomorrow. Anyway, fuel time. Cheapest fuel I've seen here, 20.4 Norwegian per litre. It's not too bad. It'll only let you fill up 1,080, wherever it is there. It's to stop me. You know when you have like a contactless limit, a card limit on the pumps at home? It's the same here. That's the limit here in Norway. Look at that. This whole place is insane. It's rough today. I really wanted to start this vlog outside this morning, but obviously you can see that is going to be impossible.
We almost got blown
Yeah.
over last night.
So we've got a beautiful little spot with a gorgeous view of a fjord outside the window today, but it is vicious outside, and the van definitely nearly got blown off of this cliff last night.
Not actually.
Not really, but you know,
But
the
it
wind
felt
was
like it.
the wind was mad last night. According to everyone else, anyway, I think I slept through it all. So
Did you?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh no way! I felt like I was
This
on a boat.
morning,
Not with my incident.
from 7, I could feel. What?
Not with my incident.
Oh yeah, Isla did a bit of sleepwalking last night. Where she-
It felt like I was in a dream because I was going on a mission to do something. There was like water all down the van and I had to go do a mission to like turn the diesel heater on. So I was like pressing the button.
She woke up in the middle of the night and she started prodding buttons on the diesel heater, and I was like, I looked around the corner, I was like, I know what you're doing. And she said something like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Isla's the funniest. Literally, whenever we have sleepovers or like in a hotel if we're together, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, she talks
ever.
loads.
First of all, she talks in her sleep loads. Like she'll say those random things, and she does like really like jolted movements. Like sometimes, one time she just sits up. It's like watching like she's possessed. It's terrifying. Sometimes you'll be in the room and she just goes. It's just she's asleep. Like,
I can't believe it. Mila's just sung the entire alphabet, and Esmé managed to get it on film. The entire alphabet, ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? It's so cute. I'm going to pop it in right now. It's amazing.
Ready?
Okay, so we are reaching a pinnacle in our journey to Nordkapp today. We are
really good,
4
Esmé.
hours away to the point where we meet the convoy that will then tomorrow take us to the top, to the very top. We won't get there in time to meet any of the convoys today because they run at like 12,
Well, we want to go in the
1:45.
daylight anyway.
Yeah, and then they run a nighttime one, but we want to do it in the daytime anyway. Not that we're probably going to get to see much if the weather stays like it is right now, but hopefully it won't do. So we're finishing the rest of the journey to Nordkapp today. We're going to get to the top. I still don't know if I'm going to get any of my amazing scenery shots like I really wanted to do on this trip and make this big build-up happen
The weather's
because
turned, hasn't
the
it?
weather's just absolutely terrible. So I definitely can't fly my drone at the minute.
I
Yeah,
lost a second.
I've already killed one drone on this trip. I don't want to do.
Yeah, a brand
kill
new
my
one.
last
A brand new one that you've only had for 2 weeks. because you slyly bought it without letting me know.
What's your
before I
problem?
Come away.
Can you shut up now? Thank you.
Dad just told me to shut up.
Oh my gosh!
Stop getting me in trouble. Stop biting all my secrets. Anyway, so we're going to get on the road. We've got a stop to do at a shop first to stock up with a load of stuff in about an hour's time. And then hopefully we're going to reach our destination.
Can we go then? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go. 1 hour and some treacherous roads later, we've got to an Extra. In my opinion, the best supermarket to come to in these parts. Wow, it's like silent in here right now. I can be naughty talking to my camera. One thing Norway is especially good for, aside from oranges, which we eat way too many of every day because they're so good, is sweets. They have got insanely naughty pick and mix selections in every single shop like this, and they're just massive, and they just call to you as soon as you come in the shop, like, oh.
You're like a child. You are actually a child.
I'm trying not to look at them. Like they're over there. I'm trying not to look to the left. If I look to the left, I'm going to go divert to the left and start buying them.
Right, what did you
I'm going to buy any more sweets. Oh, Esmé wanted a chocolate bar with Smarties in it.
Isla wanted dry fruit, and Isabelle wants chocolate milkshake.
Chocolate milkshake. And Jace wanted oranges. But we're already on the oranges anyway because we love oranges. Can't beat a bit of oranges. These honestly segmented up. The kids just love them. Mila, we'll just eat them all day long.
That's going to be about £10. Some dried mango.
How much is it?
100.
Put it back, ain't getting that full. 10 quid for some dried mango. You taking the Michael or what? Should we get this big bag of wieners? Look at that, look, jumbo wieners.
That doesn't say jumbo.
No, but it's a big bag of wieners. A really big bag of wieners. Look at how many wieners you get in that.
Why do you have to call it a wiener?
Because they're called wieners.
This is the shop so far. I've got ketchup, apples, carrots, kiwis, pears, oranges, Swedish meatballs, the dried fruit that Isla asked for, chocolate milkshake. What are you side-eyeing me for?
Not side-eyeing.
She only asked for dried fruit. I'm not getting it. Chocolate milkshake for Isabelle, yogurts, 2 milks. We need Esmés. We need cereal, yeah. Cereal's not big here, is it? This is like the biggest section I've probably seen for cereal, but there's not actually that much. I've heard that here in Scandinavia they use dried breads, crispy breads for breakfast. I just have Frosties. Is there any Frosties or something?
Yeah,
Frosties will do. 40.
40-ish.
About £3.8, £3 something. They'll do. Let's go. Baby wipes. Those will do.
11.70. So what's that?
I don't know, about £1, something like that.
Okay, cool.
A couple of those. Oh, I just remembered Isabelle also asked for some more of that hot chocolate.
Oh yeah. They like this, don't they?
Yeah, they love it. How much is that? 52. About £4, something like that. Let's get some. Ida really likes fruit teas, and I quite like them as well.
Which
And we
one
don't have many left. I think we're going to go for forest fruits. Also, why has this got a battery thing on it? It's running out of battery.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that
It's a screen, isn't it?
a screen?
So you can change the prices when they need to.
What an idiot.
Sorry.
I was taking the mick when I said, why has it got a battery? Red teas then, or fruit teas, which do you reckon?
Forest fruit.
Forest fruit, I mean, yeah, I reckon so as well. Couple of apple juices. I think Isabelle wanted orange juice as well. Grab her an orange as well. Nice one. What are you on the floor for? Why are you on the floor? Oh my gosh, what else have we popped in? Some crisps, some bread cakes, a bottle of water for me.
No, this is no good. I don't want this water.
Chris is now looking for water. It's really annoying when they only have like 1 litre bottles.
Where should we get the big ones from?
I don't know. I've tried the Co-op.
You see what I told you? It's like, come on, let's go. Trying to avoid you all day, man. Now I've accidentally walked past you.
I'm gonna get Jace these.
Yeah, he'll like
Very
them.
naughty, but very cute. So this is the current weather situation right now.
We just went into the co-op to get some water and some sugar that we forgot at the other shop. Well, we didn't forget. They had no suitable water at the other shop. That's Chris Ingham down there, guys, living his best life, trying to get a shot of the van. Like, seriously, who does that? Let me put the camera outside so you can get a real feel. Oh, it stopped a bit. You can get a real feel of this weather. He can't even walk, his hat's blown off, his boxers are out. What's going on there? You disgusting man. Oh, you're such an idiot. Oh my gosh, look at the state of the weather. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like a load of cat. Oh, it looks like lorries.
No, the road's closed.
Oh, the road's closed. Oh, what the heck? Oh, we don't have a choice. Is that actually a closed road? Oh my gosh, the closed road. We've drove all this way and the road's closed. I don't know if you can see up ahead, the barriers across. Oh, no way. What do the lorries do in this situation? Because they can't just turn around and go back, can they, like we can? Just have to wait it out. They can't close the road for long then if there's lorries here.
Oh, what's it about that?
I can't believe that. I knew the weather was getting too bad.
I really wanted to go. That would be awesome. We've been to the most southy point.
I
I
know.
really wanted to get to the most northy point.
Me too, Isles. We're so close now as well.
Alright, so just to give you some perspective, I'm just going to pop up some maps on the screen showing you where we are right now. We are literally a couple of hours from the location where you catch the convoy to drive up to Nordkapp, and that is so gutting to have come so far and now be stopped and not be able to get any further. So gutting. There is a severe weather alert, unfortunately, for the next 24 hours at least. For high winds and snow, and obviously we've been experiencing that quite badly, so I'm guessing that's the reason it's shut. But the yeah, the weather outlook for the next into Wednesday is, it's Monday now, it's still pooper. So that might be it. That might be our Nordkapp adventure finito. We might have to do it again another time, babe.
Well, at least we got to do this incredible trip that's been like
Oh, of course, babe.
the best trip ever. It's been amazing.
We're literally I can literally smell Nordkapp from where we are. We're just underneath its butt. We're so close. It's not even funny how close we are. We're right at the top of Europe right now. It's a shame. It is a shame. We're gonna give it like we're gonna wait out and just see if I can find some information online about it and make a decision about what to do next. I mean, look, you can see why it's closed, right?
It's just a storm.
It's crazy.
Is it a storm? Is it gone?
Well, that's
I can't
insane.
believe that.
I was just speaking to the trucker here, just over my shoulder, and I just asked him if he knew, if he had any information about when the road might be open again, because there's nothing online that tells you when the roads are going to be open, not that I can find anyway. This whole section where we're parked obviously is shown up as closed now. It wasn't when we set off. But anyway, he's just said that he's been sat here for 5 hours.
5 hours.
He doesn't know when it's going to open again, but he says he's been sat here for 5 hours because they have to for their job,
and
whatever.
he can't just turn around, he has to stay and wait. Can you believe that?
Yeah, so that is crazy. So I think that on that note, that might be our Nordkapp adventure done with, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to turn around.
So frustrating.
It is so frustrating because we're so close. I'm going to look at this map just for reference. So this is the map right now. This here is where we are. The start of the black road is where we are. This is the road that we need to take all the way up to where Nordkapp is. But it has turned black, which means that it's shut. Obviously, so the entirety of the whole road, right, that we need to take all the way up to the top here, is done. So
I think we should probably try and get back down before it gets dark.
yeah, I mean, it's absolutely stunning up here. I don't know why, that just looks really menacing, scary. Even the snowplow's giving up, you can see just up across the way there, the snowplow part's up now, he's not doing anything more, so this isn't going to be open anytime soon. So I think probably what's the sensible thing to do is to get back on the road and try and get out of this area at least before it gets dark. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well we're quite high up right now, aren't we? We kind of drove up a mountain and it was very, very hairy drive, some of it. So I feel like we need to turn around now and get back down before it gets pitch black.
Yeah, definitely, let's do that. Let's get ourselves back on the road and
Make a plan to get down.
we'll get out of this, we're basically in like a national park right now, just after the town of Alta. So we'll get back to Alta and then we'll make a plan from there.
It's not very good visibility.
Visibility is better on your phone than it is in real life.
Yeah, it is.
What's that about?
To look at the road through the phone. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Oh, stop, stop, stop. See, then this happens and you literally can't see anything. That was a bit scary. Is it alright? It's okay.
Just. I can see it from there. So it's the next day after our attempt to get to Nordkapp was ended due to weather. So we turned around, we came back down towards the town that we were in just before we hit those mountain roads, and we've stopped over in the middle of a national park just outside of the town, which is where we are now. We thought we'd stop close by so that we could check the weather again today, check the road closures again today, and not make too much of like a hasty decision to abandon the trip to Nordkapp. However, waking up this morning, the road situation is exactly the same. It's still closed. The weather forecast for the next week, I'm going to put it all up on the screen. So this is the road closure. This is the road we're on. We're just down here where the arrow is right now, just beneath Alta. And this is the road that's closed that we need to take to get to Nordkapp. There is only one road from here to take, so we have no other options road-wise. And the weather forecast is really bleak for the next 5 days at least. Constant snow and high winds and just really like completely, these roads are not gonna, I don't know if these roads are gonna open or not, but it's looking grim and less and less likely that they're going to open anytime soon at least. We didn't want to abandon the trip to Nordkapp unless it was absolutely necessary, hence why we stayed close by last night, but it definitely looks like we're going to have to say goodbye to the idea of going to Nordkapp on this particular trip. We don't have another 5 days to wait sitting around waiting to see if we can get up there. So today was kind of like an option to wait around and see what happened, but it's not going to change. So we're going to have to abandon our trip to Nordkapp on this particular trip and do it another time. But I just wanted to end the video today just on a kind of a higher note than last night. And also just to explain about what we were doing, how we wanted to give it till today to see if things cleared up. They're not gonna. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And comment below if you've done Nordkapp, if you've been up there yourself, especially if you've been up there in winter. I want to know what your experiences were like. I've seen a couple of YouTubers that I watch, van life, doing it, and yeah, it looks hairy, but it looks wicked. I'm just so sad that we're so close. We're so close. Literally, we are literally just less than 3 hours from Nordkapp right now, and it's all come to an end. But you know, such is life, such is weather. We can't do anything about that. So we're going to crack on and enjoy the rest of this trip as we make our way south, back towards and out of Scandinavia, back towards home in the UK. So come back tomorrow and see what we're getting up to. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you then. Good night, guys. And that is not where this story ends. So check back, not tomorrow's vlog, but the vlog after that, and this will continue.